as far as the structure goes for the bottom of the boat, we've now reached a point whereby we have to start changing the design to allow for the wet room. Now, it is going to be built into the base of the boat, so instead of just having a grid of frame all the way along, we then get to the shower tray, stroke bathroom, wet room, whatever you want to call it, and we're going to adjust it and then go back to how we had it in the front. So here, that's the front of the boat, and the boat always sits like that when it's going along, or even when it's not going along, when it's stationary. This bit isn't welded in, it's currently being held up by this piece. So this line here is going to be the line of the floor below the floor that you walk on. So this will be your drainage. That end up there is the back of the boat. So we're going to drill a hole here, or maybe slightly lower, and then have maybe a little trough where the water falls down into the pipe. We've got to cut that out, weld on a hose tail to attach the hose on this side, which will go to the gulper pump, which will be in a cupboard on the other side of that wall, which will be the kitchen. But that wall isn't going to be there. It's going to be inside this 1-inch upstand. This isn't in the middle, and the reason for that is on this side I've got to fit a wall and a floor. So here I've got enough room to build a 1-inch thick wall and a 1-inch floor overlap onto the beam, and that side is just going to be floor. And we still have to weld on this 1-inch upstand, which will allow the whole shower tray or wet floor room rim to be another inch higher, which should give it a little bit more space should it flood.
Spiders! Fucking big bastards! Get.
I've made some tabs. These are the batten tabs. These are going to be welded to the wall, and then the batten's going to be attached to them once they're attached to the wall. Because previously, the battens were actually attached with grip fill, which just meant that it just came off. So the walls weren't actually attached to the walls, which is no good. All the walls are marked up, and for the first time in a while, we've got a floor. It's not the permanent floor, it's just a floor to stop us having to walk on the beams. So now we've actually got a work area that we can stand on.